Hi, it's Mrs. Farr again. I am going to teach you how to play Sudoku using the interactive math link on math-drills.com. It's a great math resource for some free math worksheets you can use for your kids or students if you're a teacher like me. So I went to the interactive math link and there's Sudoku math game and click it and it's going to open up a little window and you can click play. Select your level. I have not been brave enough to try advanced yet, so don't mind that. I'm just going to go with beginner for teaching purposes. So this is what your Sudoku window looks like. I play this app on my phone all the time, and it's just great for keeping my brain alert and active. And it passes time, and sometimes it actually just helps me to disconnect from all the stress going on. So this object of Sudoku is that you get the numbers 1 through 9 and they can fill a square. So this is your 3 by 3 square, and the only numbers that can go in this 3 by 3 square is 1 through 9. You can never duplicate a number. Then you have your rows going across and your columns going down. In each row, the numbers are 1 through 9, and you do not ever duplicate a number on that row. And the same for a column. You do not duplicate a number 1 through 9 down the column. So you're trying to strategically see where you're going to place a number. And how I start is I click a number and I see where it is at on the screen. And I know I've got a 1 in this row. I've got a 1 in this row. I've got 1 in this 9 block and this 9 block, but I don't have 1 over here in this 9 block. So I know that the 1 is going to go on this row here. And I know it won't go on this column because there's a 1 in it already. Remember, a number does not repeat. So this is where the 1 is going to go. And it was right. It lit up. So that gives me something to go by on this side here. I've got 1 in this column, 1 in this column. I've got no 1 in this column or in this 9 block. So right now my 1 could go here or here because I do have a 1 here. So I'm not going to place it yet because I don't know 100% which one it's going to be in. So I'm going to move over to this area of 9 blocks. Got a 1 here and a 1 here. So I know my 1's going to be in this middle column and in this 9 block. So it's actually going to go here because it's the only one left. So 1. And so that gives me something to go on for coming across this direction, possibly. I've got a 1 in this row, a 1 in this row, nothing in this 9 blocks. So it's going to go on this row. It will not go here. So I could hit an X, and I know it won't go there, which I can do that on my phone, but anyways, can't do it on this one, I guess. So I don't know for sure where the 1's going to go, if it's going to go here or here, so I'm not going to place it again. Now I'm going to go to the 2s. I always try to get the easiest ones out of the way first whenever I try and go through every digit. Sometimes I'm more challenging myself more because I want to beat my time every time, especially when I'm on my phone app. But right now, for just this video, I'm kind of just going through and telling you strategies here. So here's the 2 and the 2. So I know I don't have 1 here. And so that means I'm going to have a 2 right here. And then boom. Now, if you don't see how I did that, it's because I had 1 in this row and this row. There was none here. This spot was taken and this already has a 2, so it cannot go there. So I knew it would go here. And this video is going to end in about, I don't know, 25 seconds. So let's see if I can't find a couple more before I have to say goodbye. Let's click a 3. I don't see anything right there. I should be able to add a 3. I'm going to go back to the 2 and make sure I got them all.